guys, what's up? This is a little bit of an unexpected video, and I'm saying unexpected because obviously this is not my normal filming day, but my hair feels so uneven, you know, like sometimes we need the fro to have a nice little circumference, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, so I got an email from Salvation Army, and you guys know for a few videos now I have driven over there to see if they were open yet, and every single time I get there and they're closed. But I just got an email that they opened up yesterday, which is Thursday, and it's about like 4:15 right now on a Friday, which is not typically my normal time to thrift. However, they have been stockpiling and collecting clothes for like damn near a year now. So I'm just gonna run over there and see like what kind of stuff they have. Now, if it is worth it, then I'm going to film, because hopefully the finds are finding, you know. But if it's not, then I know to plan to do my normal filming and stuff this weekend. But I just had to make it over there, and I didn't really want to go on the weekend when everybody else was probably gonna be there. So yeah, that is where we are heading right now, and I'm really hoping that this is going to be a phenomenal thrift trip. We're speaking it into existence. Fingers crossed. I will catch up with you guys once we get over there. Okay, I literally arrived just as Moon River stopped playing. It's right here, you can't see behind me, so let's go in here and see what it's about. The music was really loud in here, so I decided to do a voiceover, but immediately when I walked in, shoes were to my right. I decided to start there. They actually had quite a good selection of shoes. The condition of them was definitely not too bad. And then I will be showing you guys a little bit of the pricing, because I felt like the pricing here was very reasonable. This was like the pricing for all the different shoes. But this baby fat pair of boots, oh my gosh, I think I might have, for nostalgia's sake, gotten those if they were actually my size. I thought they were pretty cool, and I know some Y2K girl would absolutely love those. These boots, I tried to squeeze my foot in, but they were in fact women's and a size 7.5. So yeah, it was not happening. When I went over to the sweaters, I saw this. I thought this was so pretty, and I really wanted to get it, but it did have some staining and some spots, and they were spots that I just felt like there's no way I was going to be able to get them out. And so I decided to pass on this, but it was definitely extremely beautiful. This Free People sweater was very tempting, but the thing about it that I wasn't too much a fan of was the fringe at the bottom. I just felt like it looked a little bit tattered, so I passed on that. I went over to the women's like jackets, coats. They kind of had everything mixed in. They had like jackets, coats, and like vests and things like that all in the same area. So I didn't really find anything that I was absolutely loving over here. I thought this poncho was really cool, but I'm not really like a poncho girl yet. So, you know, saw this Lawrence Kaiser beaded like evening jacket. It was damaged, the beading was along the top, which these typically are, so definitely had to pass on that. I thought this was actually really cool, but I just couldn't think of immediately a way that I would style it more than once, so I had to leave that behind. This, as soon as I saw it, I thought this was so cool. It was like a wrap top. I felt like there was a lot of versatility in this, so I wanted to grab it just to, you know, like try it on and see how it was gonna work for me. I went through the rest of the jackets. This was like the end of them, and it just really wasn't too much over here. I had a feeling that they were still kind of like restocking everything, because I saw this store was collecting things for like a year. So they definitely did not put everything out. And at this point that I was here, the store had only been opened for a day. So I'm giving them a little bit of grace. I did go through the blouses and spot this silk blouse right here, which you guys know I am a silk girl, so I had to pick this up because, again, these are so versatile for me. I wear them a lot. I went over to the belts. I didn't really see like a ton of belts, so kind of like passed on that. I thought that cobalt blue beaded sweater was beautiful, but clearly somebody shrunk it trying to wash it, so passed on that. And then I came across a couple of these tags that said free. Now, it was advertised on the side of the building on the outside, but I guess I wasn't paying attention. They had like 1,000 items with the tag free hidden throughout the store in the racks, but I just kind of like left everything. I didn't come across anything I was absolutely obsessed with. So yeah, I didn't want to take anything that someone else could have. But this right here, I have shoes to match this. I had to snag this. I was thinking about getting it for my husband, but it was just like a size too small for him, but I was still gonna let him try it and give it to him if he liked it. But I ended up keeping it, and you guys will see in my Instagram and YouTube shorts, I did end up styling it up or showing you it as an option. So check that out for sure. I went through the rest of the jackets. This is now in the men's section, and they had, of course, a leather blazer token for out here. I know that some people say they have a hard time thrifting these where they live, but if you do, definitely check online. You can always thrift online. And I saw this. I have something very similar to this, so of course I had to leave it behind. But again, leather is something I just do not think I could ever buy retail unless it's a really special piece. I saw this puffer vest, and I honestly am still digging the puffer trend, but I left this one behind even though it was tempting because it was reversible, just for the simple fact that I feel like I have enough and I don't want to overstock on these. Then I came across this, and I thought it was a cool colorway, but like when I turned it to the back and I saw this detail, I was like, okay, yes, I really think I need to take this home because this is something that I will wear like a lot. This was something that I thought was interesting because of the writing up and down the sleeve. However, this was not real leather, so definitely left that behind and then walked over to the men's button-ups because I just wanted to see if I could find any more, silk tops. This was a Zara Kids top that I was very tempted to get and just crop it. But at the end of the day, I have so many basics that I really didn't need to add another one to my collection. But when I saw this color was absolutely amazing. It is coming across true to what it was in person in the store on camera, thank God. But it was such a beautiful color, and I felt like it would be great for holiday, and that would be so good with a lot of chunky gold jewelry, so had to get that. I also wanted to go through these because I just love this color, but I just didn't see anything in a material that I wanted to buy, so I'm inundated. I have so many button-ups that I have to be careful about what I'm actually picking up. I did come across another silk top, and look at Bugle Boy. I mean, who remembers Bugle Boy? But this right here, this was a silk top that I came across, and it wasn't as oversized as I would have liked, so I left it behind. And then I saw this in this Armani like button-up, and I really wanted to get it, but it had like pit stains, and I know that there's solutions to get this out because I've done it before, but I just did not have the energy to even try this day, so I left it behind and just kind of like went through the rest. They had this Jill Sander top that I was so shocked to come across, and I almost didn't get it, but it was just like such a good basic piece that I absolutely had to. And then here you see there is another free tag, so they did have quite a few. I came across probably 5 of these. They had all of these Hawaiian shirts in one section. And of all of them, I really liked this one right here. But truth be told, again, I just knew I wouldn't reach for it, so I left it behind. I saw this cashmere sweater in this great neutral color, but it did have a hole in the back. And although it would have probably have been, I'm sorry, I can't speak. It would have probably have been easy to sew and fix. I just did not want to put in the effort, to be honest with you guys. And I just didn't feel like I absolutely needed it, so I left it behind for someone else. And then I came across this Target. This is like so vintage Target top that I just had to show it. It's not something that I would get, but I just thought it was cool and interesting, so I wanted to show you guys. After this, I made my way to the jeans, and I saw these True Religion jeans. I have a couple pairs of these that I've turned into shorts for the summer. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show. They had quite a few of these, and they were not marked up at all. This particular Salvation Army had such a great selection of jeans, like the best selection I've seen in a while, so loved that. Went over to nightgowns, and I spotted this, and I just love the colors, the shape, and the silhouette. I am not sure at all if this is gonna fit me, but I did want to grab it just in case. And with what I was wearing, I couldn't really try it on over what I was wearing. I saw this, I thought this was really cool. This is from Zara. The design details and everything was great, but it was not my size. And then I saw this, which I contemplated getting it, but it wasn't made of the best material. I just mainly liked the details of the straps, but I did end up passing on it. This was also really cute, but it was not my size. I'm not really familiar with this brand, but yeah, I thought it was really cute. This was like too big for me, but it was this 100% silk top that I thought was cool. Great for somebody who's plus size, because those kinds of things are hard to find. And then this right here was so like early 90s for me. It reminds me of something Gina would wear from Martin. I loved that back detail. And then this was giving me Can't Hardly Wait vibes. Like, I love this so much. And if it was my size, I definitely would have gotten it. I am still trying to find one of those in my size. So, you know, stay tuned. This was also really cool. It was completely sheer, and I thought that this would be really cool for layering, but it was a size small, even though it looked kind of oversized. The sleeves, like the armholes, were too small, so I ended up having to pass on that. This I thought was really cool too because of the chain detail in the back, but the material itself felt like, you know, cheap, and it also wasn't my size, so passed on that. This I did pick up. I tried it on later and it was just not fitting properly, but this is like old Charlotte, and this is like old Charlotte Russe. You can tell from the tag. And I thought this was really cool design wise. This is going to be great for somebody who snags it and can fit it with some Doc Martens. Like, oh my gosh, it's so cute and unique, but it just was not fitting me properly. I also came across this pair of, here it is right here. It's like a Guess jeans, I believe this is. This is like one of the, I used to wear this kind of stuff in high school all the time with like Tims. I thought it was so cute, not my size, but you know, nostalgia. And then this, I wanted to get it, but it had staining. The quality was like disintegrating. It just was not in the best condition. So I ended up passing on it, but I thought it was really cool. And it did remind me I have something like that already. So gonna have to pull that out. This, I really wanted to get this, but it was not fitting me. So I had to pass on that. And then this, again, early 90s grunge with Doc Martens and all of that. That would be just absolutely amazing. This Victoria's Secret top, I definitely could have fit this if I wanted to, but you guys, I have so many blouses that I just really want to work my way through what I already have and then maybe do a little bit of a clear out before I add any new ones. But I do feel like this particular one had a really good selection of blouses in a lot of like different sizes, and there were some interesting ones mixed in here. Like this Michael Kors one is cool for if you like go into the office, if this is your style. The buttons were not in great condition, so that's probably why if I could fit this, I would pass on it. But this right here, I just thought this was pretty cute. I think that this is like a style that is starting to come back. And if this was my size, I probably would have seriously considered getting it because I thought it was cute. This I did pick up to try on, but when I tried it on, it just, something about it wasn't fitting right, but it just had so much potential. I thought it was so cute. And then this little set right here, I had to show you guys because if I could fit this, I would have gotten it. It came with a vest, a crop jacket. This is like vintage to the max, super cute, but was way too small for me. I saw this vest that I also thought was really cute, but in the end, I just knew I didn't need it, so I passed. This is my cart. This is what I got. Now let's do a haul. Okay, so they closed at, what time is it? Like 6 or something like that. So I was literally only in there for like an hour, but I will show you what I ended up getting. So I got this little nightgown that I thought was super cute. I just really like the colors and the silhouette at the bottom. I'm not even sure 100% if this is gonna fit, so if it does not, it will be on Poshmark. I got the Jill Sander button up. I just thought it was nice and easy. The material felt really good, great for me for work. And then I did get this hoodie, mainly because I like the back details. So yeah, I thought that would be really cute to style up, especially since it's starting to get really cold. And then I got 2 silk tops, this color right here, which I have nothing in this color, so that's gonna be fun to style. And then this one, which I mean, like, come on, this is such a good print, like so versatile. So I got that. And then I got this like little wrap top. You can't really tell much of like what it is right now, but the wild thing about this is I think I have the matching long maxi skirt at home. I'm gonna have to look for it, but if so, this is gonna be quite the set together. And then last but not least, I got the Halloway like looking varsity jacket. I actually got this with my husband in mind, but I tried it on and loved the way it looked on me. So if he doesn't like it, it will be mine. But yeah, that's everything that I thrifted at the Salvation Army. All in all, I could tell that they were still stocking things, and there was a lot of like tags in there where the things said free. So, you know, highly recommend coming to visit if you guys want to check them out. But yeah, that's it for this thrift haul. When this thrift video is starting to get dark, I'm losing light, so I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.